and I hope your exams are going very well. I know that there are only few days remaining for your exams to get over, and it is very difficult for you all to concentrate. But guys, don't get panicked, be concentrated and be focused, because you're just a step away from your destination. For all those students who are going to give their 12 board exams, today I'm here to discuss some of the examination preparation tips. Let us first understand how the CBSE has divided the bio-examination pattern. The CBSE board have divided the bio-examination into two types. The first one is the practical and the second is the theory. The practical part constitutes the 30% of the paper, whereas the 70% of the weightage is given to the theory part. Today we will discuss about the theory examination pattern. The theory examination pattern of the biology exam is that the paper is of duration of 3 hours and the total marks given to is 70 and the number of questions asked in is 26. The paper is divided into 5 sections. The section A has a question number from 1 to 5 which carries 1 mark, that is, it is a very short answer type question. The section B has a question number from 6 to 10 and it is a short answer type 1 questions which carries 2 marks for each question. For section C, question number from 11 to 12 are there and it constitutes a short answer type questions which carries 3 marks for each question. For section D, only one question is asked, that is 23rd question, and it has the value based question which carries 4 marks. For section E, the question number 24, 25 and 26 are there and it is the long answer type questions which carries 4 marks for each question. Let us understand the syllabus of the biology. The biology syllabus is divided into 5 categories. These categories are reproduction, genetics and evolution, biology and human welfare, biotechnology and its application, and the last one goes ecology and environment. Now, after seeing the categories, now let us see how much weightage are given to each category. Under reproduction, it includes the units like reproduction in organisms, sexual reproduction in flowering plants, human reproduction, and reproductive health. Under genetics and evolution, 3 chapters are included and these are principles of inheritance and variation, molecular basis of inheritance, and the third one is evolution. Third category is biology and human welfare, which includes 3 chapters and these are human health and diseases, strategies of enhancement in food production, microbes in human welfare. And under the category 4, biotechnology and its application, there are 2 chapters and these are biotechnology principles and processes, and the second one is biotechnology and its application. Under the 5th category, ecology and environment, the 4 chapters are included and they are organism and population, ecosystem, biodiversity and its conservation, and the last one is environmental issues. Now let us see what are topics you have to focus while preparing each categories. Under reproduction categories, the topics which you have to be concentrated are pre-fertilization events, inbreeding events, birth control methods, techniques to treat infertility. Under category genetics and evolution, you have to concentrate on Mendel's law, chromosomal disorders and pedigree analysis, lac operant, Hardy-Weinberg principle. Under biology and human welfare, just focus on life cycle of Plasmodium, difference between innate and adaptive immunity, AIDS and drug abuse, biogas production, sewage treatment, and single cell protein. Now, if we come under the 4th category, that is biotechnology and its application, you have to focus on topics like restriction enzymes, cloning vectors, RNA interference, and genetically engineered insulin. Under category ecology and environment, you have to focus on population interactions, nutrient cycle, causes of biodiversity losses, air pollution, eutrophication, and biomagnification. Now, After understanding what is the syllabus, how much marks are allotted to it, now let us see what all form of questions are asked in the examination. We have already discussed about the type of questions asked in it. There are 5 types: very short answer type question, short answer type 1 question, short answer type 2 questions, value based questions, and long answer type. We have already discussed about it, so you can just have an overview from this slide. Now, let us discuss how the question paper is designed. The question paper is designed based on 5 parameters. The first one is remembering, that is knowledge based. The second one is understanding. The third one is application. The fourth one goes with higher order thinking skill, and the last one is evaluation. The remembering part constitutes that 10% of your paper. The understanding includes 30% of your paper. Application part 2 includes 30% of your paper, whereas the higher order thinking skills include 14% of the paper, and the last one, that is evaluation, constitutes the 16% of the question paper. After having an overlook about the syllabus, form of questions, what type of question pattern would be asked, now let us discuss something about the examination preparation tips. We all know that biology is quite a huge subject. And there are various processes included in that. In order to make your task easier, to remember the processes very effectively, just draw a flow charts for it so that you can remember them very easily. For lengthy details, you can use some mnemonics, that is short forms for it. And for remembering important biological terms, you can just write them and practice. The diagram too plays very important role in biology, so practice drawing neat diagrams because it will help you to fetch more marks in the examination. At least try to revise your NCERT books 3 times because it is very important. Try to solve latest sample question papers and previous year question papers too. You can go to the AglaSem.com, search the CBSE sample paper for class 12 exams, select your subject, make use of all those sample papers which are available to you, and practice as much as possible. Apart from your NCERT books, you can also focus on some of the references books like Eschan, Pradeep, Arihan. Now, when you enter the examination hall, there are few points which you must keep in your mind in order to fetch more marks in your exams. These points are: whenever you get the question paper, first allot 5 minutes to scan the question paper. Time management is very important, and for 1 and 2 mark questions, just try to give pinpoint answers. For 3 and 5 mark questions, try to draw neat diagrams because it will help you to fetch more marks as it creates a good impression on the examiner. Whenever you draw the diagram, try to label it properly. Whenever you attempt any question, just mark that question with a pencil on the question paper so that you won't miss out anything. Don't spend much time on any question. If you get stuck somewhere, just leave the space and move on to the next question. Mention all the question number properly in your answer sheets. Allot at least 15 minutes for revision of your question paper. At the end, I would like to say that we want to achieve something, and if we want to achieve something, the whole universe conspires in helping us to achieve it. So guys, be comfortable, be happy, approach in a proper way, and give your exams in a right manner.
Learn more and better with AglaSem.com.
If you have any queries related to it, comment us, and if you liked our videos, thumbs up, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Best of luck for your exams.